Hi, my name's Ed Falk, and this is my audition tape for the Discovery Channel. I guess I should tell you a little bit about myself. I've always loved making things ever since I was a little kid. I used to go scrounge things out of my father's closet, take cardboard, coat hanger wire, anything I could get out of the basement, and I'd make stuff, control panels for spaceships or time machines or whatever it is that a 6-year-old makes. I'll show you a couple of my favorite tools from those days. This is a flathead screwdriver. This is a Phillips head screwdriver. My mom wasn't really happy about this. Of course, I have moved on a bit since then. To say a little bit more about myself, everybody has their hobbies. My hobby is collecting skills. I like to learn new things. So I'm a scuba diver, I have a commercial pilot's license, I learned enough about aerodynamics to write my own flight simulator software, woodworking, metalworking, arc welding, you name it, I've learned it. One of the things I like to do is carry a notebook with me and put my ideas down in it. Most of the drawings in these pages are things I actually built. Now the best part, of course, is seeing something you designed actually turn out the way you designed it. These are photographs of a 32-foot geodesic dome I built for the Burning Man Art Festival. The idea was to create an oasis in the middle of the desert. And as you can see, it turned out pretty much exactly the way I envisioned it. So what we're looking at here is another one of my projects. This is a 10-inch reflector telescope, which I designed and built myself. It's mostly made out of plywood and aluminum. There's a 10-inch mirror, which I ground and polished myself. The thing is almost entirely made from scratch. Another thing is sort of my philosophy about making things is that the making of the thing is what's important to me and not the having of the thing. So this piece here is the upper tube assembly. It's made out of plywood. It holds a secondary mirror. There's aluminum struts that hold it away from the mirror box. The mirror box is all made out of plywood with Teflon bearings. And the mirror is a 10-inch mirror which I ground and polished myself. I also made this box to hold all the accessories. On top of that, a store-bought telescope could never do this. It's the first 10-inch telescope that can fit in the trunk of a Mazda Miata. So if you're interested in it, I call it the Miata scope, and you can Google for Miata telescope and you'll find the plans online. I posted them for anybody who is interested. And other people have built telescopes based on these plans, and that's nice to hear from. I built it because I like the small car, and if you're into astronomy and you have a big telescope, you've got a problem. And most of the astronomers who are serious about it have really big cars. I set it out as my goal to make a reasonably sized telescope and have it fit into the trunk of the Mazda Miata. It's really great because whenever anything's going on that I want to go point a telescope at, I just throw it in the car and drive off. Mostly I use it for educational sessions, take it to local area schools, and show the kids what they can do with a telescope they built themselves. So the latest new skill I decided to learn was welding, and of course there's no point in having a new skill if you don't have something new to do with it, which brings me to this. This is what I'm working on now. You're looking at a 16-foot steel trailer. Welded it up myself. This is all scratch built. This trailer started life as a bunch of angle iron in the back of my car. We're looking at 4 days worth of welding right here. Another day to wire it up, and I've only just begun. I'll now show you what I've got planned for it. Here are some CAD drawings I did of the project along with my notes, and here are some photographs of the project as it just gets underway. My ultimate plans for the project are to build a modern-day gypsy wagon, except this one folds up for travel.